Can you believe that we are already at the halfway mark of 2023? I know that I can't. This year has flown by so fast, and you may be looking and wondering, how's it going? Have I accomplished any of my goals yet? What is happening? Well, sis, I want to talk to you about doing a reset since we are halfway through the year. Reset so that you can finish this year strong on your healing journey. So come back and join me for this conversation. Hey sis, welcome to Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Healing. Are you hurt and confused after a recent breakup? Are you having thoughts like, I can't believe I'm here again. Why wasn't I enough for him? Or I'm never going to get married? Do you find yourself Googling how to get past the breakup or how to heal my broken heart? Do you start your morning feeling like you can finally breathe again, only to fall apart when you see a picture of your ex on social media? Hey sis, I'm Candace. I too was a single Christian woman who was heartbroken but still desired marriage. I too had numerous failed relationships and wished the right man would come along. I wanted closure from past relationships, healing for my heart, and I wanted to feel joy in my life again. But the truth is, I had no idea where to start or how to make any of this happen until I found the secret, partnering with God to heal from heartbreak. In this podcast, you will find tips for moving on after breakups, growing your relationship with God, and preparing for future relationships so that you will heal your heart and be ready to move forward into the life you desire. So turn off those heartbreak songs and turn me up in those earbuds. It's time to heal, sis. Hey sis, and welcome back for this week's episode. I'm so happy that you are joining me on today. So really quick, wherever you are listening, hit your subscribe button. And also, if you haven't left your 5-star written review on Apple Podcasts, please go and leave that review. It really, really helps the show. And speaking of reviews, I want to read one for you right now. And it's from Star Lachey, titled, I am so glad I found this podcast. And she said, healing is a hot topic, and a lot of women of God or people who claim Christ do not get this personal. I needed this when I had my first breakup. I'm 1 year abstinent and almost 7 months completely single, but I find myself still hurting from all the men I was with. I started the 3 goals mentioned in the podcast. It's working, but it hurt, LOL. Star Lachey. Thank you, sis, so much for your honesty and for taking time to leave this 5-star written review. It means so much to me, and it really lets me know how the show is affecting your life. It also helps other women when they come here to know what they will find when they listen. So thank you so much again for taking time to do that. I really, really appreciate you. So I want to go ahead and jump into today's topic. Oh my goodness. Like I said before, we are halfway through 2023. I don't know where the time has gone, but it's going. And so you may be wondering, how do I get on track? Maybe you set some goals for this year and you're like, I haven't reached the goals. I'm nowhere close to reaching my goals or anything like that. I specifically want to talk about your healing journey and your healing goals. Have you set goals? Let's talk about it, sis. I have 5 steps that I have for you right now so that you can end your second half of the year just so strong on your healing journey. That's what I want for you. I want you to have and see real progress on this journey, and I want you to end 2023 being able to see the effects of your healing journey, okay? Not just see, but also feel the good effects of your healing journey. So let's talk about it. Let's dive right on in. Step number 1. Assess your progress so far this year. So if you set some healing goals this year for your heart, go ahead and assess. Ask yourself, am I feeling better? Am I thinking more positively? Like, what differences can I see in regards to my heart healing journey? So emotionally, physically, like what differences do you see? What progress have you made? And something else I advise, if you are a person who journals, and I encourage everyone to journal, but if you are a person who journals, go back, look at your journal entries from the beginning of the year, and then look at what they are now and see if you see any difference in the things that you're talking about, the way that you're talking about your healing journey, the way you may be talking about your life, your ex, whatever the case is. Go ahead and assess in that way. There's so many ways that you can assess your healing journey and your goals. So go ahead and start assessing. Hey sis, do you want to know what women just like you are saying about these one-on-one heartbreak coaching sessions? Natalie said, "Candace, you are truly phenomenal. Thank you for operating in your God-given purpose and using your story to help heal other women like myself. Your courage to share and be vulnerable makes you personable and relatable. In our coaching session, the best advice you provided me was that I had to truly let go and put my full trust in God and allow His will to be done. The homework assignment you had me do was truly powerful, and I did repeat this exercise as many times as it took for me to fully let go, as you advised. It allowed me to relinquish control and realize how much easier it is to truly trust and lean on God. Thank you so much for what you do." Sis, if you want to experience breakthrough like Natalie, join me for a heartbreak coaching session where we will come up with a 90-day plan to help you make real progress on your healing journey. I will show you how to partner with God to find comfort and peace in the midst of your heartbreak, while also learning how to enjoy life as a single woman. You will be able to carry out the simple steps to make real progress on your healing journey with a customized plan of how to move forward. I have a few sessions available, and I invite you to sit with me and begin creating the life that you desire. Head over to my website, CandaceABaddies.com/services to book your 60-minute heartbreak coaching session. Remember this from Psalms 55 and 22. Give your burdens to the Lord, and He will take care of you. He will not permit the godly to slip and fall. I love you, sis. Now back to today's episode. Step number 2, what's your biggest struggle right now? All right, so we want to reset. And you may have had some big struggle at the beginning of this year that may still be a struggle now, or you may have a new thing that you're struggling with. And when I say struggle, listen, it doesn't have to be this big traumatic thing. It's just something that you are having trouble with. So if you're struggling with something right now on your healing journey, then make note of that. What is your biggest struggle now? So again, if it's the same as it was in January, then maybe you haven't seen the progress that you want to see or should see. And so you need to assess, like, why is that? If you have a new struggle, then maybe you need to go ahead and implement something new, which brings me to step 3, examine your goals. So are you working on the same goal, or you need to adjust your goal or create a new goal, right? If you never made a goal for healing, so now is the perfect time. I hate when people are like, oh, they didn't set their goal in January, so, the whole year's over. No, sis. Yes, we're in June, but you still have time. You have 6 whole months left in this year if you want to start seeing progress on your healing journey. So go ahead and set goals if you haven't. But again, we are assessing. You're trying to see, do I need a new goal, or do I need to stick with what I was doing? Because if you have the same goal, it's not necessarily that you haven't seen any progress, but maybe you're still working on it, and that's fine too. So whatever your healing goal was for this year, if it's the same as it was in January, then keep going. Do you need to tweak it a little bit? Whatever the case is, do what you need to do so that you can finish this year strong, okay? So that you can start seeing progress on your healing journey. Step number 4, find scriptures to encourage you for where you are right now and where you want to go. Like I said, 6 months left in this year. Y'all, that is a lot of time to see some change. That's a lot of time to do something with. You don't want to sit in your hands for the next 6 months and then go into 2024 and be like, okay, man, I'm in the same place that I was at the beginning of 2023. Why? It's because you didn't do anything with the time that you had. So Go ahead, find the scriptures that's going to encourage you during this time. Where are you? When we talked about what's your biggest struggle right now, find scriptures to encourage you in that area of your life. And then start thinking about, like, what do I want my life to look like? So when you identify that, go ahead and find those scriptures as well to encourage you towards the things that you want, the things you desire. Like, if you want to be closer in your relationship with God, then find scriptures about that. If you are looking for peace, find scriptures about that. If you're looking for more joy, find scriptures about that. If you are struggling to let go of a relationship, find scriptures about that. I'm telling you, there are scriptures for everything that we are struggling with in life, every place that we want to go in life. There's scriptures regarding that. So if nothing else, because you might be like, I don't know the Bible like that, how am I going to find scriptures? Sis, Google is amazing. It's amazing because you can Google it. There's no shame in Googling, scriptures on peace, scriptures on joy, scriptures on how to let go of a relationship. They will give you scriptures on everything. Okay, so go ahead and Google if you have to. No shame. And then step number 5, get the help you need. Sis, it's time out for not investing in yourself. Like, seriously, get the help you need, whatever that looks like, whether it's finding an outreach, some type of outreach group, whether it's reaching out to someone in your church or a friend, or, it's time out for being embarrassed. It's time out for saying, you know what, I can't afford to invest in myself, because guess what? You can't afford not to invest in yourself. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to invest your time into healing, or you're going to invest your money into healing. If you do not invest in healing, then guess what? You're going to pay a price, a different kind of price for that. And guess what? Not investing in yourself to heal is more expensive, because it's going to cost you your peace. It's going to cost you your joy. It's going to cost you the desires of your heart. Okay, it's going to cost you big. And to me, I'm like, I'm not willing to sacrifice those things because of saying I don't have enough time or I don't have enough money. Neither one of those are truthful. Neither one of those are reasons why you should stay stuck. Get the help you need. If you need to read books, again, find the books you need. Get on Amazon, get on whatever used book site you can to find whatever books you might be looking for. You can always get a copy of my book, Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Purpose, which is a 365-day devotional, so worth the investment. You can go ahead and use the code podcast10 at checkout for a 10% discount to help you with that. There is so many things you can do. If you need to go to counseling or therapy, do your research on how you can get that at a price that you can afford. If you feel like you need some long-term therapy, there are resources out there that will allow you to get therapy at on a sliding scale, is what they call it. You may need to check with your local universities that might have counseling programs where their students needs practice, whatever the case is, but get what you need, sis. I am always offering heartbreak coaching sessions. My sessions are more affordable than therapy, and I can help you come up with a plan for these next 6 months, over the next 6 months of this year, to help you see progress on your healing journey. And if you want to do that, then just go to CandiceABaddies.com/services. You can actually book your session right there on the page. Let's recap really quickly how we're going to reset for 2023, we're going to reset for this second half of the year so that you can see progress on your healing journey. 1, assess your progress so far. 2, ask yourself what's the biggest struggle you have right now. 3, examine your goals. 4, find scriptures to encourage you for where you are and where you want to go. And 5, get the help you need. All right. So I love you, sis, so much. Head over to the Facebook group. Tell me what's your favorite part of this episode. Tell me if there's something that I can help you with. If there's a question that you have that you would like to post in the Facebook group, you can always do that. And I will answer there as well. All right. I love y'all so much. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye, sis. Hey, sis. Listen, if you've been blessed, changed, or inspired by this podcast in any way, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the #1 way that you can thank me and show support for the show. Also, if this podcast blessed you, don't keep it to yourself. Do a quick share and bless someone else. Please know I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and I would love to hear from you. Come connect with me and other like-minded individuals in my Facebook group called Christian Women Overcoming Heartbreak and Finding Purpose. I can't wait to meet you back here really soon. Until then, remember to love the life you have while you're making it better. Love you, sis.